Because you're not.
Because I'm his.
You're just a big old bully.
Actually, no.
That's what you are.
Alright. We are live.
See? See? See?
2 and 1. Yo, I think this is the show after the show.
After the show? No way!
Yeah, something just dropped.
We're doing it that big? That's how we do it?
Already. So for everybody that's still tuned on after 10:30, we're gonna give you a little bit more. Alright, what we chatting about?
Can we talk about the NFL Brian being banned from the Dallas Mall because he refused to pick up his pants?
So how old is this dude?
23.
23?
How many millions is he worth?
A lot.
Why people gotta tell him how to dress?
Who cares?
It's just like he wants to.
Spending his money at your store.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But it wasn't him, it was his friends. It was his posse. It was his posse.
Wait. Say it again? Okay. What's the story? What's the backstory?
The backstory was he went to the mall with his friends, with his posse.
They went to buy the mall out.
Right. They were, you know, they had baggy pants or whatever.
How
Security,
many people do you know?
I don't know the amount.
Posse.
But his posse, his friends.
Okay.
So security went up to them because it's an upscale.
That's what I was
Alright.
So upscale, like I guess our Galleria, maybe a little more than that or whatnot.
Okay.
But it's well known, everyone goes there and this and that. But you know, security went up to them to say, please pick up your pants.
Hands on the ground. Hands on the ground.
And they refused. So one thing led to another. Police came out. He's banned from the mall.
What y'all think, man?
Short and sweet.
What you think? What you think about this?
Let the man dress how he wants to dress. He's going to the mall to buy those specific pants. Spend the money. I mean, really. Obviously, it's not my preference. It's not my preference to you know, whatever. But they're right.
So, MC, what you think? Upscale mall, you got 20 hoodlums walking through. 20 big, all this dude is 6 feet plus, 253, 300 pounds.
They're assuming they're hoodlums. Just
Right.
because they're dressed the way
So, okay, so they dress like hoodlums. So, you kick them out the mall?
I mean, seriously, I mean,
I'm
am I going to be kicked
I'm
out
gonna take
because
it to
I don't have Gucci shoes and I don't have a Coach purse and I don't have...
You don't fit that stereotype customer appearance?
Yeah, it's like, sorry.
What about you, MC?
No, but what if you were getting kicked out for wearing something too revealing? They didn't like that.
That, man, quit stealing what I be thinking.
Because on one hand, it's like, if it is an upscale mall, they kind of have a right to have a dress code. Right. Who comes in.
As a poster somewhere.
But it's a mall. It's not a restaurant. It's not a club. It's not work.
But you know, malls are still owned by companies.
Right.
Same thing.
Right.
Okay, it's just a lot of companies that pay rent to this management company, and the management company at Sharptown Mall sucked. The big one, they were sorry. I used to work for them. I know, but customers come there, and we would say no strollers on the escalator.
Yeah.
They put strollers on the escalator with the baby in there. We escorted them out.
That's just not safe.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
that's a rule, though.
Yeah.
You know, that's a rule.
Well,
You got to leave
Sweet
this mall.
Pea is saying that some states says it's illegal to wear baggy pants.
Yeah, where it's
I was like,
to
well,
saggy
I didn't know
pants.
that. It's like,
Yeah, we had that on the show actually. Season 1, baby. Shout out to season 1 and 3 of the show, bringing you all the latest news, the greatest news. Oh. Okay.
You heard it here first.
Right. That's right. And then there were rules to follow. And before I go further about that, because you said, MC, on one hand, you flipped it and you already put the woman in it, what if it was too revealing? She's walking around in negligee, lingerie, look at me, I'm here. And you're like, hey, it's a family mall, you're showing too much, bye-bye. So that's the flip side.
Right.
So what's your take on it?
I mean, I don't know if I guess it's to everybody's discretion. It's like going into the restaurant or something, and I don't know. It's a private.
I mean, okay.
Private.
So let's put it.
It's run by somebody, so they own it, so they can put whatever rules they want on it.
So your civilized side agrees. Your civilized adult side agrees.
Yes, but I still don't think.
But your 17-year-old rebellious side says, if I want to wear this skirt that's so tight and show my thumb, then that's what I want to wear. Damn it. My money's still green.
Some people, just because you have money, it doesn't mean you look good in what you're wearing. Maybe they should kick you out.
Because then that's when you get to the point of my overweight lovers, you know, wearing the skin tight spandex, where you can see every little line and every little imprint. And some guys love it, go get the phone number. Other guys, oh, I hate that. You know, she look like a school bus when she been over. You know, that type of thing. But she don't get kicked out the mall, does she? As long as her boobs are in, the extremely triple F boobs are in, tucked in, and she ain't got no butt cleavage showing, then she don't get kicked out. I never heard of that. I never once heard of a overweight woman dressed in the skimpy clothes getting kicked out the mall. Yeah, and I never kicked one out myself. So
not at Sharpstown.
Not at Sharpstown, that's right.
It's not out
No, I'm just like even the Galleria, like.
Right.
Yeah,
you saw that.
I mean, and the gallery in general, okay, but like, let's say you go into like Neiman Marcus or something, and they don't kick anybody out. They'll look at you and follow your ass around, but they're not gonna kick you out.
So they can harass you and make you not want to come back, but they actually. So we're kind of
talking. Mentioning that Dallas had a billboard campaign against saggy pants.
Yeah. Agreed.
I didn't know that.
Agreed. Sweet Pea, that's what's up. Thank you for tuning in. So okay. I guess it's one of those things where it's a gray area, and it's a judgment call.
Yeah.
And we all agree that if people were coming to the 3 Zone Show studios, and they showed up looking like we about to rob you, we were like, nah, I think we gonna chill.
Remember the story? I'm not quite sure if we mentioned it on the show. I want to say yes. About Baybrook. I think it was Baybrook or Deerbrook Mall. It was like around Houston vicinity. The lady that was too loud.
Yeah. We had that on the show. Yeah.
She was too loud. So
and she got like a 10-year ban, but then they retracted it.
Right.
And they already retracted this as well.
Right, they did. But the damage is done. He's already been kicked out. So I'm the kind of dude, I wouldn't go back and spend my money there. But at the same time, I mean, if that's where you go to shop, that's where you go. You're gonna, naturally gonna go back there. I'm saying, like if I ever got kicked out the Galleria, there would be one day when I'm like, damn. I need to go get out of rear because they got the Sony store there, and all that kind of stuff, especially stores, international stores. So it goes both ways. But I think no matter what, as long as you have somebody making rules, you gotta have somebody breaking them. And he could be millionaire NFL player, he could be boxer. For us, it was Mayweather. I think it was Floyd Mayweather, and I could be dirty in the wrong name, but he came to the mall and he came in his limo, and he caused a big ruckus, but we didn't care about any of that except the fact that he parked his limo in the fire lane. And he was throwing such a fit. He was throwing such a fit that he couldn't shop if his limo wasn't in the fire lane. Wasn't at the front door, which is what he wanted, right? And I'm like, fool, you gotta move this.
He's breaking the law.
That's what I'm saying. But he was like, I'm Floyd. I'm at something. Hey, they were going crazy over him.
Look,
I'm like, sorry, man.
If you're that, then you got some type of smartphone. Call your driver and say, I'm coming out. Pull up to the front.
We had no problem with him.
There.
It was his driver. But because we wouldn't give his driver a concession, he was like, Now, the limo was rented. So why are you acting like that?
Yeah.
He was in town probably for an event or something. He ride around with a stretch Hummer. It wasn't one that he bought.
When there's concerts, everyone has a limo or whatnot. There's a lot of people that have limos, but what happens? They gotta rotate. They don't park there. They gotta keep it moving.
So that was my run there. Now Slim Thug, when he was at the mall, shout out to Slim, no issues. He held it down, no problem. People mobbing him, but we didn't have a problem.
Yeah.
But alright, so I think we pretty much know rules will be enforced. There are people that have standards and they have the power to enforce those standards. So
whatever those standards are, they could be questionable. But I mean, it's not about looking good or bad. Personally, I think it looks dumb as hell.
Right. We all
at the same time, so does you got the goth look. You got men wearing women's jeans now.
Right.
Skinny.
Exactly.
Let's not talk about that.
Exactly.
That's already horrible. And then saggy, skinny jeans. Seriously. But you know what? If it makes you happy,
right.
If it makes you happy,
it's gonna
makes you happy.
When you leave your house, you're gonna be subject to somebody else's rules.
True.
So if you want to dress where you want to dress, don't leave.
Exactly.
Just
You
get
know,
online, do a
honestly,
broadcast,
I
like
can
pretty much
probably
walk
have
around those
in a group of 20 people, maybe 10 people have an issue with the way that I'm dressed.
Right.
But you know